Alright, in our first match we're going to have Rift, and our leaders are going to be Pavium for Almirante and Arbiter for EoD Spartan Seb. It's interesting, you don't see that much Pavium lately, but I'm interested to see in what Almirante is going to exactly do with it. Normally Arbiter just generally does some ghost suicide grunt stuff. The drops, get the hero. Alright, anyway, here we go with Almirante in the blue. He is playing Pavium. And on the other side, this is EoD Spartan Seb. And now that you're sufficiently dizzy, let's take a look at where they're going. Almirante already rallying across to the power to try and steal it. I assume that's going to be the chopper. So it's pretty standard with Pavium to go for a double harvester opener and then burn out the harvesters as well as the main base. And then just continuously make choppers. Like, you can make easily 3 choppers and not really hurt your economy in that process. So that's what I would expect here. Chopper going across, but not gonna find anything. Burn down has already gone down. Burn down? Burn out. It's called burn out. Got a Gen 3rd for EoD Spartan Seb. And yeah, Almirante is gonna be happy to just steal the power, of course. But the same thing is happening for EoD Spartan Seb. So one thing you can do, if you have a grunt there, you just shoot at the sentinels and they'll immediately start attacking the chopper, doing pretty good damage against them. Obviously the whole air counters vehicles thing is on in that relationship. Got a pretty nice modifier for that. And over here we've got the Ghost who's gonna pick up the side crates. Almirante getting his own mini bases just in case. He's gone for a power extractor 4th, I'm pretty sure. He's gonna be able to get his second mini, so no mini base deals this match. Not yet, at least. They can obviously exchange hands later. And it looks like it's gonna be heavier on grunts rather than Ghost Sui or anything like that. Spartan Seb might be saving up here for a second generator, and then he could be going into a hero as well. But maybe he's just gonna skip to tier 2, although that's not something that's very common lately in the meta. Managed to pick up quite a bit of power, so Almirante hasn't done an amazing job of denying the crates. There's also a little bit left on the side and in the middle. That's actually like 200 power, right? Spartan Seb still didn't pick his leader points. Curious to see what he's gonna do. I'm a madman for remembering the build orders for all these different games. Well, I watch a lot of RTS games. I play a lot of RTS games too. And yes, I did work on Halo Wars too. Seb still didn't pick his points. I guess it can wait, right? If he doesn't need that conduit in the fight, then you don't really need to decide straight away. But the path is generally the same all the time, right? Like, you get teleport because Pavium is later going to have 2 nukes. One of them being the Ultramines, the other one being the beams. A cloak is an interesting touch here. So there's no detection right now for Almirante. He's burning out the base, he's getting shrapnel rounds, and that's going to allow him to counter the cloak grunts, taking them out even when they are cloaked, as the choppers will gain detection as well as AoE damage. Seb on 2 nodes right now, getting a 3rd one. And he's able to use the cloaked grunts to take out the sentinels, getting in quite a few hits before they get... Oh, no! Last second! Spartan Seb, absolute boss. No. Let's not misunderstand things here, Thrasher. If it was an Abumosh strat, what you would see is... that's the first thing he does, right? The build order goes, get cloak, 2 pads. And then get all the nodes. That's a lot of choppers. Is Almirante going to actually do some pressure with them though? I mean, using them to pick up crates is nice and all, but he already has a bunch of grunts, right? So why not just use the grunts to pick up the crates and use these boys to wipe the floor with infantry? Like, these grunts are so undefended right now. Spartan Sep getting a raiding camp. It still has 2 powers floating, so it's definitely not having the urge to go for the enforcer drop right now, as the choppers could easily turn around. But at the same time, couldn't they just kill a generator? It's hard to get line of sight, so that's why he's waiting, I assume. The choppers are actually going to deny this base. That's savage. Look at it, it's almost done. The bar is almost filled up, but the health is still. If EoD Spartan Sep lets this finish, the base goes down. Holy crap, why not cancel it? There's no way in hell he saves this, especially if he doesn't proc a conduit. He could have at least procced the conduit to get some health back on the thing. But no, the engineer is way too late, did a horrible job. People have been fired for this. Is that a hunter being made? Yep. And that might be a mini takedown. The engineer could, of course, you know, prolong the life of this thing over here, but it looks like EoD Spartan Sep instead choosing to go across the map and maybe do the same to Almirante as what has been done to him. So sweet revenge over there. The PvP here is still not made. Almirante actually going to make foundries on his home base? What? I mean, it makes more sense now with the current balance because Burnout Free no longer covers the back area, but you still want that Pavium hero relatively early, right? Going to proc Conduit of Rage there with the mines. Also, one of the choppers gets caught, and I think another chopper could get caught if he... Oh! 2 of them go boom! And the base is gone. It's pretty nice. Okay, the Garrison Hunter is a bit tough. Gotta be careful with that. And actually, Spartan Sep able to get tier 3 right away. So, the reason that that's a really worrying thing is, unlike before, like a year ago, you wouldn't have been able to do that before Wraiths got buffed. But now, if he just goes tier 3 and makes a bunch of Wraiths, it's gonna be really, really difficult for Almirante to catch up unless he does the same thing. Of course, he also has the resources. But here's the thing. Spartan Sep has his own second base already done. Burnout kind of helps to catch up with that, though. And we do have a 3-2 power node advantage for Almirante. Almirante is also beaten back this entire push, so that's pretty brutal. Oh, the Hunter actually taking out a few of these units. That could be painful. No, Shouty didn't get banned from the Discord. He got banned from the competition. But there's nothing happening anyway, so it's really inconsequential. Yeah, it's a penalty for leaving. Anyway, Spartan going tier 3 now. I'm not really not making my... Oh, Wraiths! Wraiths event tier 3. I just noticed. That's good. That's exactly what I've been talking about a moment ago. And honestly, it's going to clean up all of this. Even the Hunter isn't too much of a threat. But these Enforcers might have come just a moment too soon. And he has to use a big heal. His heal of Pavium is extremely, extremely slow. And I'm not sure it can save the base. Probably not, especially not if the Wraith gets into stasis. That's a huge problem, actually. Almirante has no other healing. His Pavium's still not out. 14 seconds left until he gets out. Now, Pavium is also able to heal structures, but if there is no structure to heal, then that's pretty useless. Oh my goodness, the base is going to stay alive just barely by the skin of its teeth. This heal is so long-lasting. And now that Pavium is out, he's holding it, and he can get a shield on the base, all that good stuff, while making more Wraiths, while getting Scorch probably. Actually, he's getting the hero upgrades first, which is also a good choice. Taking out the mini base in the meantime with the Marauders, also a really good move. But Spartan Seb also on tier 3 now. Only he's gonna have fewer Wraiths. In general, his population is really low, 28 to 65 right now. Not gonna be easy to come back from here. I'm at scouting a base to snipe, but not finding anything really. Still taking out the minis is nice. Wait, is he going to steal a base, or? That's an Arbiter upgrade. He's only making the Arbiter now, though. And that Swift Fury, I think, is a tier 2 upgrade. So he still has got the tier 3 to do. And meanwhile, Almirante getting the final upgrade for Pavium with the shield. Drops the Lich on the main base. If he makes some extra Wraiths from here, which he totally has money for, by the way, I think he can maybe kill the base. He's actually going for the Foundries, and Rain of Fire is getting called down. Even targeting the turret, although the base gets stasis, and actually that's going to completely protect it against all damage. Really, really big IQ move. But the Lich doesn't go away, and Pavium is sitting in that garrison, so even though Arbiter is trying to come up now, I mean, all the Wraiths are here. How is he gonna deal with that? He's not, and he taps out. Thanks for all the follows, everyone. I really appreciate it. Alright, for game 2, Almirante is switching to Forge, as there is a rule for no repeats, and Spartan Seb is switching to Atriox. Pretty classic matchup. This has been around since the beginning of time for this game, and yeah, the meta is pretty much figured out, right? Both parties definitely want that late game. Yep. Okay, in the blue, we've got Almirante. He's making a Jackrabbit. Oh, it's a generator first build. Ho ho ho, I'm interested. On the other side, we got Spartan 7 in the red. He's making a chopper right now. And actually, no, the chopper is going to go across the teleporter. That's interesting. Does he wants to harass these, right? Where's the Jackrabbit gonna go? Man, if the chopper comes across at the right time, and this Jackrabbit doesn't actually continue any further, Spartan Step can do a lot of damage here. Chopper already here. Oh, if he finds that Jackrabbit, that's so huge. Actually, he doesn't care about the Jackrabbit. He cares about the Marines. Going after the Marines right now. But is he going to find them? Almirante is so good at hiding these. This could be also a build targeted at a mini-base deal, but even that is not going to happen. Oh, wait, it is. Oh, actually, Almirante didn't have the money. And not only is Spartan Seb going to steal the mini, he's also going to kill this Marine. He's also going to get access to these bottom power crates. And that's probably going to be another Marine there. So, yeah, lots of potential damage. On the other side, though, the Jackrabbit can take some power, so it's not all bad. I mean, Chopper is generally a really good tool to take out any gathering units. But this time, it's mostly gonna be about this mini base deal, right? Seb getting his own crate here. Doesn't quite have money for another mini right now, but he does have power, so he could technically upgrade a pad, or he could just invest everything into the jump back brute proxy. Forge's Warthog is coming out though, and there is a turret. There's going to be 2 turrets by the time this matters. And with the Forge Hog aura, if you hug the turret, if you even just squeeze the Forge Hog right where my cursor is right now, that's such a tough position to fight it in. And the jump back brutes are definitely going to struggle. There's going to be 3 choppers to help out here. Very, very expensive units, and they're terrible against turrets, guys. So you gotta be really careful with how much you make if you really want a proxy. Yeah. EoD Spartan Sab knows that. He's gonna recycle that raid camp. He's turning it into a harvester. And he's just gonna take map control, which is fine. But the fact is, Almirante already has 2 other mini bases, and EoD Spartan Sab's not gonna steal this. So with Almirante having done so much already in tier 1, and not really having been hurt, having a Forge Hog and everything, I don't know, dude, this is pretty good. He's gonna get the 2nd gen now, and then it's a straight shot to tier 2. Can get hogs from there. And this map is fantastic for hogs. I mean, you got such big gaps between the mini bases, so any slow moving units are gonna have a lot of trouble catching up with hogs. So you're gonna want to have either banshees chasing them, which I would say is not a great idea given that there's a Forge Hog. It protects them with the aura, right? So the banshees are not gonna do much damage, and then you get like 2 wolverines, and then it's all gone. So your other choice is turtling under shields, which means you're not gonna have control of the nodes, and eventually there's going to be either a drop that's gonna cause problems either with the Kodiaks or with the Grizzlies. Or Almirante can also go into Vultures in the late game, which are really, really powerful at nuking bases. What is this? Spartan Seb. Yeah, that's smart, I guess. If he can keep it. Oh my god, he's building it everywhere. Has he got fortifications? Or was this an entire fake out? I am very entertained. He's gonna take all the bases. Okay. Wait, let's see how much this is gonna cost. No? You're leaving? Ah. Well, some jackrabbits. What? He's making jackrabbits now. Okay, we're going to go into vehicles though. Why are there 3 jackrabbits? Hey. I guess he really wanted to do some damage. Oh, Almirante taking the sneaky base stream. What is this game? Why? What is happening? I don't know. Is this a new meta? I've definitely been gone for too long. Almirante getting a garage here. It's way better to get 1 garage on your mini base and 1 garage in your main than it would be to get 2 garages on your main, because they'll get done at roughly the same time, and then you can double pump. So you'll have this comfortable cycle where you can just go swapping between your bases. Oh, what happened here? Did he run into the mine? Anyway, you could just comfortably swap between your bases, queue up 1 at a time, and get that nice cycle in. Okay, Spartan Sab making a Chosen right now. And he's getting engineers, so he'll be able to heal the bases. Maybe he could also get a bunch of banshees, but I'm not sure he'll be able to save this base no matter what. Forge isn't ULFC. I love it. Seems right. Just gonna go up here to protect it, but 4 choppers versus 4 jackrabbits is a pretty obvious matchup. Oh, it's not obvious if the choppers aren't microed, one of them gets picked up, but here's the engineer, and that's going to turn it around again. So the jackrabbits have to run away. Almirante's got the next point. I think that should be point 4. Takes out the base as well. So it's a pretty big loss for Spartan Seb. He's got another base established already, but if Almirante does a Kodiak drop up here, that's going to be so rough. And this Chosen actually does it. Where's the upgrade for the Chosen? What? Did he make it here? Okay, it's on the way now, Plasma Rants. But that's just a tier 2 upgrade. Oh, sorry, that's a tier 1 upgrade. This guy is so weak right now. In fact, Almirante could just snipe it with the hogs alone. And yeah, Spartan knows this. He's running away. He's got Plasma Rants now. Needs to get Scorch Rounds next. He's going to take out... Almirante is going to take out the mini. There's some Banshees, but like I said, Forge-Hog. And there's already a Wolverine, so... Unless you have like 20 Banshees, this is staying up. There's also a Nightingale to heal up the Forge-Hog now. And there's a Kodiak drop. This is really, really scary, especially seeing as there's no shield here right now. Hunters are being made, Banshees are Engineers are being made actually, Marauders as well. Turrets are being upgraded. I don't know about the turret upgrade. Much rather would see the hero getting upgraded again. Yeah, that's not Scorch Rounds, that's just Plasma. Cloak is not really gonna help here, as the Wolverine will still detect. The beam's going down, takes out a Hog. Not the Wolverine though, not the Nightingale. And oh my god, the heal is not at the right time. The Bulwark is used normally to get the invulnerability, but it's used before the Scatter Bomb? Why? Now he takes all the damage and GG. Wait, I didn't pay attention. What's the leaders? Almirante going Shipmaster. That's basically my favorite leader, guys. I'm happy. Oh my god, he's even going Gen first. This is old school. Love it. Spartan Seb on the other side with the Jerome. Welcome to Bedrock. This is a doable matchup. If you do some Mastodon style, it's actually really hard for Ship to play against, I find. Unless they nerf that. Did they nerf that? Ooh, Fast Hero! Yes! Fast Hero! I love it. It's so good. What's Spartan going for? It's standard. It's really standard. He's probably not even going to get a hero on the 5th building. Needs to go home soon. Although Spartan Seth has gotten a pretty good amount of stuff out. I mean, he's got the Jackrabbit and he's taken all of these crates, which is great and rare. Doesn't normally happen because normally Ship goes for a ghost and denies that. Oh, actually Spartan Seth is going to steal minis. But little does he know, he's up against the other guard. Leader 30 is OP. We shall see in a moment. He knows now, right? I mean, hold on. Focus 4. Yeah, he knows. So his preparation should be the watchtower, which also allows him to see up here without having to scout with an actual unit. And yeah, from here you can just either make your own hero. But that's a bit expensive at the same time. He's getting a turret, so that's gonna help a bit. How's he gonna get his hero out? Too slowly. Honor Guard's already halfway across. He's got access to Cloak, so you could very easily take out that watchtower, actually. This can be followed up by Grunts. Although, I gotta say, Almirante doesn't have enough minis. Seb actually steals all of them, so... actually, a raid camp is going to be made to follow this up with probably Jump Pack Brutes. Oh, the generator is getting killed. Savage, savage. Still no hero being made from Spartan Sep. He's actually upgrading the turret, but then he's not gonna have power for the hero, and his armor is just sitting there. I don't know, dude. This is rough. Turret's gonna target the Honor Guard. But I don't think it will even take down the shield. Oh, the heal. It's gonna give some health back to that generator. Buy some time. And Honor Guard actually runs into the Jackrabbit. Gives it a nice whack. And that's a little bit weaker. Generator's still taking some damage though. Are we gonna actually see jump back brutes? Oh yeah, we are. But they're being used to clear out the minis. Not to go across the map and harass. So I think the Honor Guard might just be defended. But is it worth it? Probably not. I mean, Honor Guard's got the shields back now. And he's still gonna kill the generator, no problem. The hero's being made though. Jerome should be like halfway done. Almost halfway done. Generator's gonna absolutely die. So, is this worth it? I don't know. Probably not. Spartan Sep has spent so much money, so first off he has to rebuy this. That's 500 resources, especially the power. 300 power, 600 power. It's crazy. Honor Guard! Do the wiggle! Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle! No? Okay. He's gotten away anyways. You don't need to do the wiggle. Still gonna lose the gen? Well, yeah. If you don't make the hero, the gen's dead. It's the whole turret should have been probably skipped, I think. Maybe with some marines this would have been doable. Or just jackrabbits, you know? Because you can see anyway the jackrabbits are faster. So you can just stutter step that. Or just skirt around. Kite it. Spartan Sep's gonna lose all the minis in the back. And that other guard is back in the base, killing the next generator. Are you kidding me? Okay, the Jerome is a little bit too tough for comfort though. That needs to be an extract, I think. Gonna take some serious health damage. Not too bad, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna have this cleaning up. You know what's a lot easier than killing a mini base? Killing a supply pad. You got way more immediate damage out of it. You're not gonna kill this probably anyway. Just because the cloak is gonna expire, right? So Jerome is gonna come over. Surely. Maybe not. Maybe he's not gonna come over. Okay. I'm done making predictions. Let's just talk about what happens. Seb is going to lose the mini. Oh. Seb is not going to lose the mini. I'm going to jump in the main, maybe? Nope. He's gonna actually stun the jackrabbits. Okie dokie. Still gets the mini. And now there's 5 ghosts. Oh, the mines! He needs to pay attention to the mines! No! The ghosts are toast! That's illegal. And now the jump back brutes are gonna get toasted. Yikes. Hey, Honor Guard finished the mini. Somehow. There's a Mastodon here. Alright. 2 watchtowers, 2 towers. Generator now upgrading. You know, if some Marines go into this Mastodon, that's actually a little bit scary. There's no more ghosts. Free gens, what? Oh my god, it's free gens. And the other guard is at it again. Why does he have free generators? He's also expanding. Surely one of those is gonna fail. Wait, he's going after the turret. Oh my god! He's calling in his spirit support. No way, dude. What's next? Beam the generator or wait, don't lose these. Okay, that's gotta be an extract now. Oh my god! No, it killed it! The 2-star Rangers are dead. The honor guard is almost dead. What was that? They're not offensive units. Oh no, the hunter is toast. Rip hunter. Blech. Well, 3 hunters might be a little bit too much to push into, but there's a sniper here. Then again, the honor guard could jump and all that. He's got his tier 2 upgrade now. Where's the armory has been already recycled, or war council rather. That honor guard is gonna have some pretty good damage right now. Still not seeing a second base from Almirante. That's a bit interesting. He's got... Wait, he's made a proxy foundry. What? Locust time? Question mark, question mark. These boys are styling. I'm not sure how to cast this. Thanks for the follow. And to everyone else as well, thank you. Yeah, the 4 engineers are gonna make this tough. The J Rome has to run up the cliff. The honor guard coming after it. Oh man, doing a lot of damage. Into the garrison maybe? Into a Mastodon? That would be even better. Because then it can still do its DPS. Still get the recharge. Ooh, actually one of the Mastodons is toast. And the sniper is getting surrounded by grunts. Beam going down. Gonna kill the last Mastodon. And now just Jerome left in the garrison. That's it. There is pretty much no way that Spartan Step comes back from this, right? Maybe if Almirante walks into the mines, he's gonna get out though. And yeah, it looks like the turret is gonna be pretty easily killed. Almirante is up 40 population. Now also making a base. Locusts? No, Reavers. He's making Reavers. One of the gens will be dead now. Oh, actually 2 of the engineers get picked off just like that. Anti-air turret doing a lot of work there. Well, that's annoying if you're Almirante. That's a lot of startup units just dying. A Locust would have been a good addition to this, but either way, Spartan Seb knows he can't come back from here. So that's gonna be it. I would have loved to see the proxy Locust, but we never got to see it happen. RIP. We can do best of 11 until EoD wins. But best of 11 has an end. I hope you guys liked the cast.